The 3.8 million Croatian citizens eligible to vote are going to the polls today in the first general election since the country joined the EU in 2013. The voters are to elect a total of 151 MPs, 140 of them in electoral units in Croatia, 3 are elected by the diaspora and 8 by national minorities. Some 7,000 polling stations were opened at 7 this morning and will close at 7 in the evening, marking an end to the electoral blackout. For the first time, the voters have been given the chance of a preferential vote through which they can, apart from the slate, also choose a preferred name on that particular slate. Due to these changes, the initial results will be out a little later than the usual 7 p.m. and are expected at about 10 p.m. President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović cast her vote earlier today in the center of Zagreb. Grabar-Kitarović called on the citizens to fulfill their duty and come to the polls in a bid to decide who was to govern the country in the next 4 years. And in other news, Split and Šibenik were rattled by a 3.1 magnitude quake last night, with the epicenter of the tremor being in Prgomet, some 25 kilometers northwest of the coastal city of Split. No damage to property has been reported following this moderately strong quake. And the latest on the refugee situation, as opposed to what had been happening since September 16th, the start of the refugee crisis in Croatia yesterday afternoon and evening did not see any refugees enter Croatia, and accordingly the Slavonski Brod refugee center was empty. However, a large wave of some 30,000 people have headed to Serbia via Macedonia following Greek ship owners ending their strike. Yesterday morning, about 1,000 refugees entered Croatia and continued their journey towards Western European countries, bringing the figure of refugees passing through Croatia to 337,000. And now for some arts and entertainment. Zagreb's theatre connoisseurs were in for a treat last night at the Zagreb's Youth Theatre, the popular ZKM, as they enjoyed the premiere of German playwright Ernst Toller's drama Hinkemann, a work nearly 100 years old in which the author grapples with the issue of how much a person is determined by his or her character and to what level they're impacted by social reality, an issue very much in vogue these days, at least as much as it was nearly a century ago when the piece was written. The gripping events on the stage kept the audience both pinned to their seats and amused at times by brilliant acting of all those performing. And in sports, in basketball, in the 9th round of the regional ABA League action, Cibona from Zagreb beat Sutjeska of Nikšić, Montenegro 80-68. The continuation of competition sees Cedevita Zagreb play Megalex of Sremska Mitrovica, Serbia, later today. And Croatia's Maša Martinović has won the 13th edition of the Zagreb-based Top 10 karate tournament. In the final, Martinović beat Sanja Cvrkota of Serbia 1-0. And the weather, sunny with occasional scattered cloud, mostly inland in the second part of the day. Light to moderate northwesterly wind along the coast, westerly in places. Sea calm to slight, moderate in the open. Unseasonably warm, both inland and along the coast, with top temperatures ranging between 18 and 24 degrees. This will continue into the first half of next week. It will be mostly sunny with fog possible in the mornings. Less chance of fog on Tuesday when some passing cloud is expected. As for the temperatures, they will remain considerably higher than usual both during the morning and throughout the day. A lot of sunshine expected along the coast until Wednesday, but there will be some light to moderate northwesterly winds. Low-lying cloud and fog possible in the northern coast, mostly towards the open.